This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrott, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever in the universe, bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone and Wendell Vaughn.
Finally.
Yes. Episode, oh my lord, 116. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master of the Quantum Zone.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And Master of the Bare Shoulders. It is.
This is Matt. I don't need no sleeves.
That's right, Will. Check the YouTube video. Conan's in a tank top.
Spring has sprung.
It has.
That
you know
Conan-
what? The weather is so nice. I think I'm gonna take my family on a picnic to the middle of a public park.
What could go wrong?
Sounds like a good idea, Frank.
Present day things could go wrong too. But let me be frank. All right, it could be a problem.
Working the button early. Lil said to me today, she's like, oh, you better hit the button on Conan at least 4 times. I was like, that always happens.
It's
Trying to live up
like
to
12
it.
or 15.
4, that's a slow episode.
Yeah. But if you think about it, like a crowded park could be a mob scene, so you don't want that to happen. You want to socially distance.
That's right. You want to stay at your home because it's your castle.
But yeah, look, it's going to be an early summer. Conan didn't see his sleeves. It's going to be an early summer.
Yeah. My sleeves have no shadow.
It's like 3 right there, Lilith. It has like 2.5 minutes in.
We're still on the intro, right?
That's right.
Oh, right. So, I was going to say, comic books are slowly coming back. There was no Marvel this week, but hey, look, I got 2 new DCs this week. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. You went to the store?
Whole 2, yes.
What was that experience like? Fill us in.
I mean, I've stopped in once or twice since this thing has been going on, but I mean,
Was it curbside, or you go in? Or they
No, I go in.
people in there? Yeah.
it's a small store. There's usually no one in there, or maybe one person, because it's only one guy who works there, the guy who owns it. So it's like, it's not like there's a huge staff. There's one guy, so he's basically like social distancing by himself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I stop on my way home from work usually on Wednesdays, and there's like nobody in. I usually there around 3:00, and there's like nobody there. I don't know if I just go at time or.
Yeah. Sometimes you get that sweet spot. Like I went to the grocery store on Sunday night, almost nobody there. And then I've been other times, and there's a line to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday night.
Oh, I used to love that years ago when I'd work like a second shift job, and you go to the mall like on 11 a.m. on a Monday morning. When school's in, there's like nobody there. A couple old people
just exercising. Yeah, love a good mall walk, power walk.
Every years I'd get my Christmas shopping done in one day because I'm like, there's no lines, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but so Diamond's back. Like I said, I only got 2 DCs this week: Red Hood, Outlaw, and Justice League. But I guess there's going to be some Marvel books next week. So
Cool.
we're coming back slowly but surely.
Yeah. Good.
Awesome.
But
you rearranged. You said I was checking out behind you, man.
yeah,
Like you got there.
The one good thing about a fake fireplace is you can move it wherever you want.
Good point.
I got our monitor up there, but I got some of my Funkos. I got a Flash and Green Arrow statue. There's a Green Arrow figure. Got a bunch of Funkos.
Nice.
Very cool.
Green Arrow, Flash. Movie Spider-Man.
Mhm.
You changed out your poster. That's a So Black Costume Spidey. Who did that one? Do you know the artist?
That's from Back in Black. Who is that? I forget.
Nice.
That might be Angel. Is that Angel Medea? Yeah, it's from the Back in Black.
I'll look it up, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right before. Yeah, I forget if it's like it might be like a Sensational Spider-Man cover or it's one of them.
Michael is here.
Michael who?
Michael Dennis, the ceiling.
No, he's gone.
I was gonna say that this was an in-house drop-in. One time, a long time ago, you guys were talking to someone that I thought you knew when I was typically late, like I normally am, and then come to find out, just someone passing by.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind talking to people, but it's just like it's so weird. Just like
if people are channel surfing, they don't know what's going on. Like when he asked us what the podcast was, it was a little.
What's a quasar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did find that my poster behind me, which I was even thinking about swapping out again. But it's Sensational Spider-Man 35. That is Angel Medina.
Cool. Who we kind of tangentially crossed into with Warlock and the Infinity Watch stuff.
Yes,
back during the Infinity War.
But yes, if you're looking,
those many weeks ago.
If you're looking for it, the cover date was April 2007. So
cool.
It was like right after the first Civil War, the Marvel one.
The Marvel Civil War. Yeah.
Oh, but you know what I just saw today? I didn't know. Today, I mean, we're recording this May 21st. I guess this is today, the day, the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, it is.
The best Star Wars film. And honestly, in my probably not extremely humble opinion, one of the best movies ever made. It's just that good,
Oh my!
It was the first Star Wars movie that I saw, and it set the bar very high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I saw it in theaters like twice, which was a big deal.
I was going to say the very first one I saw in theaters was Return of the Jedi.
I remember seeing that too. I only saw it once in theaters.
Yeah,
I was still a kid, but I remember seeing Empire twice because it was, and that was growing up in the country. That was a big deal. You went to the movie theater twice. You went to the big city and saw something on the picture screen. I have my moments.
Yeah. I mean, you got to kind of see it twice. There's a lot to wrap your head around in that movie. And you kind of hanging at the ends, like, did I miss something? What's going on? Wait.
I was watching some analysis of it, I think, on YouTube, and there's so many subtle things that they did with the staging. Even during the lightsaber battle, the way the scenery was constructed, it's just, there's so much there that you don't even really see. You just kind of feel, I think. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I just love Country Bumpkin Will. It's like, oh my God, there's a black fella in this movie.
There's Darth Vader.
Did I see? I don't know if I forget what they were saying in this article I was reading. It was either like they did a fake script so people wouldn't know the big, I am your father twist, or was it that they were originally toying with the idea of Darth Vader not saying Luke, I am your father, but saying Luke, Obi-Wan killed your father.
I think it's been a while since I've read some of this, but I think David Prowse, the actor, said the line that I killed your father, or something, something else.
Yeah.
Because, James Earl Jones was going to be doing the voiceover later. And supposedly they only told Mark Hamill, what he was really saying.
Oh.
Because, throughout the rest of, there's really nobody else that knows anything about that. He doesn't tell Leia. He doesn't tell Lando or Chewbacca or anybody.
Oh, true.
He probably tells R2-D2, but he never tells anybody anything, right? It's just the first film. Come on.
Well, that's what said. I saw something on Twitter the other day. They were like, "Yeah, is like R2 just like a jerk because they wiped C-3PO's memory after those prequels about R2. So why couldn't R2 tell C-3PO, oh yeah, hey, that's Anakin."
Yeah, that's Anakin, and we really don't want to
in A New Hope. Hey, that's Anakin.
Yeah. Wait, we don't want to do this because blah 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 blah. What, really?
Master Annie, slow down.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff. But yeah, Empire's an awesome movie. I love it.
Happy anniversary.
Love it a lot.
Years. Wow.
40 years ago.
It's crazy.
You got to give that movie a hand, Give it a hand.
Nice. Very nice.
But yeah, it was like, can you imagine if they didn't make him his father? How much stuff, good and bad, has come from that whole, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, I mean,
the prequels would be way different.
No, way different. They would certainly end differently.
Yeah.
I've been hearing lots of good things about the Clone Wars series and Rebels. So I've been thinking about once we move through Next Gen, going in and maybe watching those.
Oh,
we'll see.
Oh my!
I haven't seen them, but I've also heard good things. I didn't realize there's like 7 seasons of the Clone Wars, right, or more.
Yeah, there's a bunch, I think. Yes,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I keep thinking I never watched it either. I keep thinking I should because I think they're adding like one or two of those characters from that series to like live action to the Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, I think Anakin's Padawan, Ahsoka. I think that's her name, because I've just seen like the first movie and maybe some bits of the first season, I think. But she was his Padawan, and she supposedly died, but didn't really die, I guess. I need to go hit Wikipedia on this and figure out, or what is it, Wikipedia? Which has got to be the best thing ever, right?
That's perfect.
Good. But yeah, I mean, and from what I hear, they said the good news is, like, I guess they've been able to do whatever editing they had left on Mandalorian season 2 from people's houses. So it's like, I think they said there's going to be no delay in Mandalorian season 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky break.
Because I think some of those shows they said, because I know some they people couldn't edit from home. I guess some of them they can, but can you imagine how long it's taken doing it from home? People doing it on their laptop. Then it's like, okay, I did the visual effects. Now I have to drop off
it
to the music guy so you can add the music. And but I was watching. I was pulling a Kona. I was watching some Star Trek this week. There was a day or two I did want to punish myself, I guess. I started rewatching Enterprise season 1. It's not bad. It's just, I think it's much smaller in scale than the rest of them, because it's like, it comes before everything else. So it's like, oh, we can't be too fan,
Yeah.
It comes before Discovery, comes for all that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's basically 5 minutes after Zephyr Cochrane invented warp drive.
Yeah, after the Next Gen cast left, right?
Seriously, seems like it. I know. I guess I just wanted to succeed because Scott Bakula,
Quantum connection.
That's right.
Yeah. What if that captain was really a captain, but that was Scott Bakula quantum leaping into him, and that's the whole series, was him trying to fix it.
But
there you go. I'm sure somebody else.
But that goes against the rules because he can only leap within his lifetime.
Oh, that's true. Well, maybe he learned how to live longer. You never know. We could science our way.
But again, too. But I mean, I guess he died eventually. But I mean, spoilers. At the end of Quantum Leap, they say he never leaps home. So it's like, well,
that's right.
So does he just die at some point while leaping? So I'm like, how do you set an end date for his life? Otherwise,
yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
He never leaves home, so I mean, and the actor's still alive. We can always do a reboot of him still leaping.
That's right. bring it to us now.
I'm
Disney-
surprised.
I'm sure Disney owns it because they own everything else,
Yeah, I'm
right?
surprised no one's tried to redo that yet.
You flashed to your picture for a second there, Matt. That was interesting.
Flashed my picture. Oh,
Look, he changed clothes real fast.
am I leaping?
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see what else. But yeah, I was flogging myself with Star Trek Enterprise.
That's got to be a drop. Probably.
Flogging myself. Yeah, true. All right. So, do we want to get to this issue?
Sure.
Let's not keep Kona waiting.
Come on, bring it on. I haven't seen Star Trek Enterprise, so I got
I
nothing
do
to
like
add.
the theme song for some reason. I mean, it's different than like any of the other like series, but
Doesn't it have
yeah,
lyrics?
it's been a long road getting from there to here. And, you know, they just like have flashes. It's not most of it's not. They're not even flashing on space. They just have like like a representation of the Wright brothers. Trying to get the plane off the ground and Amelia Earhart and stuff. Or is that? And there's a space shuttle. And is that the Challenger? Or is that something else on it?
Yeah, Challenger just Oh, wait, what was the first
opening
one
is just
was,
weird. Yeah.
Columbia.
Wait, they show the Challengers?
I mean, not
Okay. That would be a little bit weird, right?
Yeah.
but they just show different, attempts to flight and stuff. And like I said, there is a shuttle on there, but
Not
No.
people dying on live television in a rocket. Okay, good.
And horribly scarring
I
a
remember
generation of.
I was
Oh
home.
my God.
I was home when that happened. I forget. When was that? 80. Okay,
86.
I was 8 years old. I
Yeah.
remember that. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I was in
they
school.
showed it on some schools. Yeah, they had like brought TVs in.
I don't know.
I didn't see it live, but I remember the Punky Brewster episode that taught kids
Punky-
about it.
Oh, do you see their?
Wow.
Did you see that-
I don't.
You don't see it?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that episode either because I did watch Punky Brewster. But did you see? I guess they're like coming out with a new Punky Brewster. I guess it's her as an adult now, and I don't know if she has like a kid now or something. Yeah,
Really? Halal
Yeah.
Moon Fry?
I guess she's gonna pull a Fuller
Oh.
House, and yeah, it's gonna be like a continuation or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of Fuller House, Aunt Becky is going to the Fuller Big House. All right.
Yeah, she played.
Jail time. Wow.
Well, she took
Believe
the
that.
deal
Jail time
finally
and
because
heavy
I
fines.
think she was worried. Because I guess she's
Yeah.
getting 2 months now. If she didn't take the deal, she's probably going to do years.
Yeah. Jeez.
And then it's like, what does that do to your kid? It's just like, hey, hi, honey, you were too stupid to get into college on your own. So mommy and daddy tried to bribe the.
Yeah.
These people. All right, let's get to this issue. The one Cone has been
Alright.
waiting for, his big debut. We got
I'm waiting.
Spider-Man, we got Ghost Rider, you got some Wolverine, but of course, nothing
It
ain't
ain't
the
the
90s until we
90s.
get the Punisher guest appearance. Which is weird because it's
Yeah.
like he doesn't even interact with Wendell.
No,
No.
not at all. Not
No.
one bit. I mean, Ghost Rider at least interacted
Yeah,
with his dead
oh,
body, but that sounds kind of weird. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, issue 42 from January 1993.
ooh, we're up to 93.
That's right. On the front cover, Quantum Punishment. The title on the inside, The White Room. Wonder what that is. Look at there.
I guess perhaps we shall find
Yes,
out.
The White Room, not the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Did we have feedback
we
from
do.
Ray? Awesome. I'll be curious to see.
Let's
what he
lead
thinks
off
of
with it this time.
this.
No, gotta make the people wait.
right.
But yes, The White Room, January 1993, by, of course, Grunwald, Andy Smith penciler, Ralph Cabrera inker, Higgins and Chiang letterers. Ooh. Paul Beckton, colorist. Mike Rockwitz, editor. Ralph Macchio, group editor. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Tom DeFalco, ed-in-chief. All right, so to summarize, Quasar is missing, as if you haven't been paying attention for the last month, and presumed dead. No one on Earth has seen him since he activated the deadly ultimate nullifier in an effort to end the Infinity War.
In the popular limited series by
Thank
that
you,
name,
Mike. Yeah, that's like on Spider Cast. We're doing some issues, and like it was Danny Fingeroth as editor, so that all the editors' notes said Danny. So every time we'd read an editor's note, we'll go, "Thank you, Danny."
Nice. I have to start doing that.
Claiming to have taken his place as protector of the universe is a fellow calling himself the Blue Marvel, who seems to be in possession of Quasar's quantum bands and all of their power. I hope so. Unknown to all, the Blue Marvel is actually a simulacrum of Quasar's predecessor, created as a pawn by the mad Titan Thanos when he wielded the all-powerful Infinity Gauntlet. See, so even here it says, this is a copy. This ain't the real Marvel play. Now,
Not the real.
it looks like him in the shorty shorts, but it's not. Now here on a small highway in New Jersey, that's hive of scum and villainy, the Blue Marvel tempts the wrath of three mighty Avengers: the Black Knight, Thor, and Hercules. So, because once again, the Black Widow has disappeared. All right.
I'm missing. We see. It looks like Hercules is about to do a crane kick
Sweep
behind
the leg.
Thor, who's sort of shaking his fist. Yeah. So Thor says, "You listening, kid? I said let go of Captain Marvel, or you're gonna eat
Captain
hammer."
Marvel? Who's Captain Marvel? I don't see any Captain Marvel.
She's right behind you, wise guy.
That Captain Marvel. Yes, well, you see, she started it. She attacked me. Kind of like this, as he throws out some quantum fists.
What the?
The impudence!
Missed.
Thor says, "You're looking for a fight, huh? The youth mocks us with so feeble an attack."
And Marvel Boy Blue Marvel takes off. Bunch of chumps. I'm not going to waste time fighting them. On the other hand, if I humble them real good, maybe they won't want to mess with me anymore. Uh-oh, incoming hammer.
"Fret not, fair lady. Here comes the Prince of Power." Thor chucks his hammer and it's deflected by a quantum bubble.
I felt that.
"Rest easy, Captain. Thou shalt soon be unbound."
And she's
Watch what you're grabbing, Hercules.
And Thor goes sort of charging after him with a quantum Mjolnir being thrown at him. If you think we're going to let you lamb out of here, pipsqueak, then you're about to get a lesson in relentless pursuit. Hey, what's... He gets cracked in the face with this. What hit me? Jarred my helmet crooked. Can't see which way I'm going. Gotta adjust it.
Hey, Hammerhead, if you think one of them is so tough, can I get your opinion on a couple dozen? Man, if I can beat the so-called God of Thunder, Thanos is going to be really impressed. And I've got nothing against you personally, Thor, but anyone who dares attack the Protector of the Universe is gonna...
Attack?
Captain
You mean
Marvel,
like this?
Full Nelson.
Got him.
There's more hammers, just keep hitting Thor.
Now to apply pressure till he blacks out.
Then Thor's gonna regain his wits, grabs him by the throat. "Thanks, Captain. You made him forget to keep his hammer barrage going. I got his throat. He's not going anywhere now."
Way to KO him.
Can't break free. Peripheral vision going gray. Blast, I can't win. So I keep quantum jumps.
Hey,
He got away. Teleportation. That flash of light?
Yeah. Now he knows the Avengers were on his case. He'll be able to look out for us now. With that Quasar were still with us, he could track this pretender by the residue his light storm leaves behind. Alas,
I knew
poor
him well.
Quasar.
I don't know. Hercules
Nice.
Does Hercules seem like the one who could be like, yes, Quasar could track his energy signature with his quantum. What did that do? What did you see? Couldn't you see that coming from like the Black Knight, maybe, or Captain Marvel?
Or Captain Marvel?
I mean, he does call it a light storm or something.
Residue.
He's a weatherman. There's a light storm approaching.
Even Eric Masterson for Hercules. All right, everyone. The moment you've been waiting for. Elsewhere,
Finally.
else what? In a white room. And the curtains are white. Well, you were wrong.
Yeah.
We do have curtains. All right. We see
Solid
Wendell
wrong.
Vaughn sitting at a table. I'm alive. I feel so. I must be. Should I open my eyes? I have a feeling I'm not going to like what I see. Oh my. Where am I?
Oh,
You want to be Glakandar?
yeah, I'll be, which is misspelled, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be him, but I think it's Quasar.
Well,
in there, isn't it?
someone said he says the white room.
Oh, sorry, the white room.
Who are you?
I'm gonna say it properly. I am Glakandra. We met once. He knew me by my title.
Yes, I
Digital
remember.
Starbender.
You were one of the 4 past quantum band wearers that Thanos resurrected in order to beat the crud out of me.
In the underrated issue number 27, which has a very beautiful splash page. That's not page
Yes.
1, which is awesome.
Thank you, Mike. I thought
Thanks, Mike.
you were dead.
I am.
Then this white room is supposed to be the afterlife?
We all have our theories about this place. The consensus seems to be that this is where the spirits of all protectors of the universe go after they
It's some
serve
kind
their
of Hall of
time.
Fame? Yeah, it's in
No, like perdition.
ma'am?
I'm Mandela, and this is a place of eternal punishment for our presumptions, for our agreeing to protect the universe in exchange
What
for
do you
limitless
mean?
power. Eon is evil, a devil who tempted us with power. All those here succumbed to the temptation. In your most egotistical moment, did you truly believe one person could protect the entire universe? Of course not. Still, you embrace the power offered you. Now, for all eternity and infinity, cool. We pay the price of our hubris. We are trapped here, unable to move, unable to act, unable to do anything but contemplate our sins. I differ, Andwella. This is Mokenris? Heaven, Valhalla, our reward for our days of valor. You want that one, Colin?
Yoda sounding dude at the bottom of the page.
Sure. I'll have heard of such a place. Have heard of such a place. Oh wait.
Oh wait, the bottom of the page before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got that. You both in error. This purgatory here, final battle, someday occurs. Then, if we ultimately blessed or cursed determined.
I don't know about it. I don't know about any of this. Wait, am I on the right page? Yeah. I don't know about any of this. I'm not what you'd call spiritually inclined, at least as far as the organized religions of my world go. On my planet, get this, none of the major faith systems even acknowledge the possibility of life on other worlds. As far as an afterlife, yeah, because he's
that's
in
Wendell.
he's teaming
Yeah.
with the eyes Indian Starbender. As far as an afterlife goes, I'm no expert, but I doubt that what you do in life has any bearing on what happens to you after you die. Supposedly there are demons out there trafficking in the souls of the dead, but that's got to be the exception to the rule, not the way the universe operates.
Then how do you account for all this? For us being trapped in this infinitely long room?
I think this is
rooted
some
in
kind of
place?
crazy hallucination I'm having in the dimension of manifestations.
I have heard of
Well,
such
I've
place.
been there. It's a place where these geometric creatures get together to take the forms of certain beings, usually omnipotent ones. Tell me something. How long have you been here?
Ever since I died, I have no way of knowing.
How about
long
me?
that
Do you
was.
remember before I came? Was my chair empty or what?
I don't remember. I think I may have been. I think there may have been someone else sitting there.
But meanwhile, on Earth, we get to the good part.
Tomb. Punisher Word Journal, entry 451. Little Gene Durante is a middleman in the drug trade, aiming to become a top player. See the Punisher burst in. I'm aiming for his heart.
Oh, jeez.
Clean sweep, 5 down. Little Gene, Polly Farr, Vinnie Conran, 2 others I didn't recognize. Enough merchandise here to give 100 junkies a lifetime supply. Call to New York's finest. We'll see that it never makes it.
Hey,
to the
Punisher,
streets.
think fast.
What the? I pivot and see a kid in a cape standing there. Looks unarmed, but I can't be too careful. I lay down some warning shots over the kid's head, and I'm amazed to see the trajectories of the bullets change midair toward his torso, where they ricochet off some sort of yellowish, transparent
Hold
shield.
it. No need to waste ammo. I'm on your side, fella.
Identify
Name's Blue
yourself.
Marvel. I'm a superhero, as you might have guessed from how I'm dressed.
What are you
I wanted
doing
to talk
here?
to you. From what I've gathered, you're a good guy, doing what the other good guys don't have the guts to do. Put away creeps and sleazoids permanently. But for your efforts, you've been persecuted by the authorities for years while always managing to stay one step ahead of them. The
Get
point
to the point.
very wanted man myself. I've got the whole Avengers after me. So I was figuring to join forces with you, become your apprentice, and learn how you manage to do all the cool things you do without so much as a single superpower while helping you in your crusade against crime. Well, what do you say? Huh?
Turns his back on him. I don't use sidekicks. Don't even mention microchip.
What?
Ooh.
What? Wait. What? Wait. I'm no ordinary sidekick. I've got superpowers like you wouldn't believe. I could be very helpful to you. I'm the protector of the universe. I've got cosmic power.
Get lost.
He slams the door. Well, how do you like that? It's my outfit, I'll bet. You can't relate to me because of how I'm dressed. Well, I can fix that. And Quantum's up, puts on what? Boots, a vest,
Quantum, yeah. Quantum
Shoulder pads.
thigh bullets. Leaving those bare legs, though. Keep them
I know.
Gotta keep that.
Hey, Punisher, is this...
Oh,
Hey, Punisher,
elbow protector.
Yeah.
Elbow
Wow.
hey, Punisher, is this tough enough looking for you? Meanwhile, on the other side of the Milky Way is the planet Skadam. That's right, we're still doing this. Which for the past week has been under siege by an alien armada bent upon the world's annihilation. An hour ago, the Skadamites sent their last best hope against the Black Fleet, a 100-foot automaton endowed with the combined might of over a dozen Earth superheroes, or 6. It was blasted in the scrap metal by the fleet's superior firepower. Surveying the remains are 2 Earth people, Kayla Ballantyne and Holly Steckley, or someone who claims to be Holly Steckley, Ray. Kidnapped the Skadam so that Kayla's mysterious power might be added to the automatons.
Kayla, if you're thinking of landing, don't. This whole crater looks steaming hot.
Don't worry. Hey, over there, a man.
Ouch.
She
Ouch.
did anyway.
Ouch.
Miss
Mister.
Ballantyne, I am
You know me?
Turgan. I am the motivator behind the being who brought you here.
It's a
Yes,
lost cause,
my
isn't
people,
it?
despite my best efforts, are finished. I am sorry you were brought here.
So am I. Tell me, how can I get back to Durgan?
Uh-oh.
You can't be dead. You can't leave us stranded here. Curse you, Dugan. Curse this, your whole doomed planet. Curse the black sleep. Curse the power that brought me to your attention. Curse me. I think she just destroyed the black sheep.
Certainly threw a lot of curses out there. This is like a Punisher movie starring
That's right.
Dolph Lundgren or several other actors.
Yeah.
We're not going to travel through the sewer a couple times. All right, so yeah, the Black Fleet is destroyed. But back in the White Room, Chia.
Yeah.
Reincarnation makes no sense to me either, because it would take so much administrative energy to determine which souls are recycled and as what, and what's happening to the
Yeah, I think that's Wendell. No, it's not. What's happening to the table decoration? I am having Quasar.
you look like Eon.
Yes,
What's
it
with the
is
weird
I, your
shape?
mentor. Ask yourself. I learned this form from
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sacrificial.
Sacrificial
sheep.
He's grown out of a plant. So is this a reincarnation carnation?
Oh,
It's a reincarnation.
Okay, thank you.
uh,
I'll exit the white room now.
That was nice.
Lilith, I want to make sure you got your 4 buttons and.
don't worry. We've blown that out a lot. All right. Are you still dead?
In body, yes, but my spirit dwells in infinity's bosom. I have the power to rescue you from
Yes,
here
I so
if you
desire.
Good. All you must do is extinguish my spirit. It is my fault you are here. If I had not appointed you protector of the universe, you would never have had to suffer the
But how will
things that
killing
brought
your
you here.
spirit free me?
I will approach you so that you may bite my throat. Your teeth will break the vessel of my spirit. My blood will dissolve the force that holds your body immobile. My death shall set
Vampire
you free.
Lestat?
Yeah, I was going to say this. Is there going to be a Morbius appearance too in this issue?
Oh, pretty much the only.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Quasar joins the Midnight Suns.
Oh, you want me to become like a spirit vampire? That's kind of sick, isn't it?
Ritual sacrifice is an integral part of many cultures, including, I understand,
Well, what
several
do you
underworld
get out of it?
The chance to rectify my past mistakes and forcing me
Look,
to take on
Eon,
my
I
mission.
killed your body once when you convinced me there was no other way to save the universe. I don't want to kill your spirit, too. The universe is not at stake this time, and I'm protector of life in the universe. I have to figure out a way to free myself without killing.
But you must. I have to have every single one of my past protectors here sacrifice me before I can.
Bless you, Eon.
Excuse me. Before I can sneeze. But you must. I have to have every single one of my past protectors here sacrifice me before I can.
Sorry,
be free
Eon.
of
You're
my
just going to
guilt.
have to find another way to get over it. I'm not going to let anyone else suffer for my salvation. And back on Earth.
Punisher War Journal continued. Crazy kid delayed my exit. Got to make it to the van and split before. There was a lot of quantum blams. Number sign and @ money pound. Yeah.
More curses.
Yeah.
More curses.
SWAT team waiting for me. How could they have been mobilized so fast? The kid tipped them off? Or do they have little Gene's Fun Factory staked out before I moved in? And double. I should have been more careful.
We know you're in there. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
Not a chance. Make for the door on the other side of the building. See him burst in.
Move it.
Their helmets kind of make them look like NFL Super Pro, but with guns.
All right.
Scratch that.
But then
Oh,
then
wow.
Blue Marvel
That's
comes
awesome.
flying in. Have no fear, Blue Marvel here.
Crazy kid.
Gangway cops. And I guess blows them away. Not bad, huh? Okay, you make a break for it. I'll keep you covered.
Sorry, kid. Still don't trust you.
Then I'll just have to prove to you how trustworthy I am. I'll clear you a path. You bring up the rear. Let's roll. And he flies out the window. Bunch of shooters on the roof. No prob. Bring down the roof. Squad cars blocking the street. Blow them over. Now sweep the remaining cops into a big hole.
Butt in.
Coast is clear, partner. And back in the weight room.
Things are getting weird.
Yeah. Cause it looks like an angel. Is that supposed to look like Quasar?
Yeah.
In a
I think so.
It kind of looks like more like He-Man at a toga party, crossed with the
Thundar the Barbarian.
It looks like He-Man with
Flaming
Quasar's
sword.
head and angel wings and a tiny toga and a flaming sword. Remember that sword, kids. Now what?
Greetings, Quasar. I
you get
am
permission
the
from
Angel
Ghost
of
Rider?
Vengeance. He's a spirit of vengeance.
I thought he had a trademark on vengeance. No, you're not. You're just another manifestation of Eon.
Believe what you will, but I have come because you were slain before your time by a figure of
Nullifier?
abject evil.
Right. It's a mistake that I'm here. I'm not supposed to be dead yet.
Speak the name of him who slew you, and I shall loose my terrible swift
kill him?
sword upon him.
No, that's not right.
Yes.
One death does not justify another.
You.
Not
Thank
exactly,
you,
but I'm not
Slayer.
interested in seeing blood spilt on my behalf. All I'm interested in is getting out of here. So who do you send him after? The Magus? Even though didn't he?
I guess. I don't know. Quasar, I would see to your physical salvation, but until your spirit is cleansed
Now
by the
look,
blood of the
Angel,
guilty,
this bloodletting fixation of yours and the lambs is nuts. I can't believe that it has anything to do with freeing me from this blasted room. I'm
who's
assuming
saying
the
this
Angel?
one? Oh, okay. You've always had a
Think-
problem.
all right,
with
back
belief.
on Earth. In that buddy cop comedy.
Yeah.
So how'd I do? Pretty impressive, huh? So what do you say now? Am I partner material or what?
Kid, the police are just doing their job. If I find out either one of them has died because of the mindless mayhem you've caused, I'm going to hunt you down and kill you.
What? Why, that self-important jerk. Not a thank you, but a brush off. I have half a mind to blow him away as he pulls out his quantum rifle.
Thanos' giant floating head. Marvel boy.
Huh? Oh, hi, Thanos. I'm calling myself Blue Marvel now, by the way.
I have a mission for you.
You do? Cool.
I have just determined that someone is attempting to resurrect Quasar, an event that will threaten your position in the universe.
What? Just show me where that so-and-so is and I'll put an end to it.
Quantum jump and I will guide you there.
You got it. And quantum jumps.
Inside
True.
an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could see a
Dangerous.
bigger explosion, yes. We see Mjolnir just miss him.
Almost nailed him. Nice try, Masterson.
In the white room.
If you would truly be free, you must make a leap of faith. Trust in a power greater than your own.
You
and
with
grasp
the wings.
sword of.
Disperse. It kind of does. And yeah, because now Blue Marvel's standing on the table in front of Wendell. Who? I'm the new protector of the universe, Quaze, and you're gonna stay dead. Next episode, Afterlife and After Death.
Yeah.
So, kind of.
This was
I was gonna
much
say,
funnier than I remembered.
You got a lot of packed in. You got some Avengers. You got the Punisher. You got the Return of Wendell.
I don't know. This kind of felt. I mean, we would bounce between scenes in the middle of a page. I mean, it's just back and forth, and forth. It was like there were so many things that he's trying to tie up and get us back.
Kayla and Holly
are just kind of all over the place.
We didn't even get her this time. There's so much. We didn't even get her. Her kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, everyone ready to hear what Ray from Into the Night and Moon Knight podcast had to say about this? Oh,
roll it.
All right, everyone. This is Ray.
Hey, Phil, Will, and Matt. It's Ray. Just dropping in some thoughts for Quasar 42, or should I say, Blue Marvel 42. The Punisher. This was yet another pretty decent issue. I found more interest in kind of, obviously, I guess, Wendell's backstory. The romps and adventures of Blue Marvel and him bumping into the Punisher were amusing, and his fights with the Avengers. But I as I mentioned in my previous comments, I don't really like that character, and I know he's being set up as a, as a foil to Quasar. But I found more interest in this White Room with Quasar and all the ex-protectors of the universe. I really did think Grunwald starts kind of getting into his own there with coming up with this concept for this White Room, but also this whole discussion with theology and various beliefs of the afterlife and such, which made it quite interesting read. And second to that as well, I don't know what to make of this Eon. Again, I found it very interesting that he was portrayed as a lamb, all to do from Wendell's mind. And then you have this angel of vengeance. Who is that? Is that Eon again? So is Eon trying to... Obviously, Eon feels apparently very guilty about what is done to all the protectors, and wants Quasar to rip his throat out with his teeth. It's very weird. Kind of weird passage of events there. So I don't know. Again, I'm really in the dark here. I don't know. Is this truly Eon? And Eon's, if so, he's being kind of portrayed as a very ambiguous character now. I'm not sure whether to trust Eon at all, and especially what one of the protectors says, that like Eon is an evil being. Just don't take any heed of what it says. So yeah, it's put in a lot of doubt, but it's actually made it quite interesting for me. We get to see a bit more of Kayla and I guess her cosmic power, star brandedness, and it's been reiterated again here that Blue Marvel is a simulacrum. I always read the words, I never pronounce it out loud, but I guess a clone of a version of Marvel Boy from Thanos. And again, just a question. So a question, guys, here. Please correct me if I've forgotten something. But so Thanos created him, during the Infinity Gauntlet reign.
Yep.
But hasn't Thanos kind of turned over a new leaf now, like with the Infinity Watch, and he's kind of less diabolical? So what are his plans for the Blue Marvel? Did he indeed send the Blue Marvel to the Angel of Vengeance in the White Room to dispatch with that being because it was an evil being? And maybe is that it? Does that show that Thanos is kind of on the side of the good guys? I don't know. Anyway, very interesting. Please let me know if I'm way off the mark. I mean, you guys know what's coming up ahead and such. I can't let this go without talking about the Punisher as well. pretty decent 90s Punisher. Does what I'm glad that he did fight in Blue Marvel as well. Would have been fun to see him go toe to toe with Blue Marvel, but being non-superpowered, he probably wouldn't have lasted long. But yeah, it was fun seeing the battle between the Avengers and Blue Marvel, and I assume with all those Mjolnirs made out of quantum energy, that they obviously don't have the same traits as the real thing. So it was fun to see, but I doubt it would have done much damage to Thor at all. Anyway, I'm very keen to hear what you guys have to say, and keep it quantum.
So there's I haven't read these issues, but I was reading about it. The Phoenix Force has a white hot room, which I think they based kind of on the white room here. Now, from everything that I remember, which take that with a grain of salt, it's the white room is in 42 and 43 of Quasar, and Guardians of the Galaxy, the last.
Well, we're gonna do
2 issues of that. I think
double check the list, because we're gonna do 43 next week, and then we're gonna do the we're gonna do a deep dive on the white room, Ray, because then I forget, we might be doing like the last 3 or 4 Guardians issues.
Yeah, it's all one big story because we find out who Starhawk really is, which is I think
exactly, and
cool,
the connection
actually.
to Quasar and like his possible future and all that good stuff. But we get into the weight room too. Where's the list? Okay. Next week will be Quasar 43, followed by then the 4 weeks after that will be Guardians 59, 60, 61, and 62. And then we jump back to Quasar. So yes, we're gonna do a deep dive on the weight room, Ray. And the whole thing with Thanos is weird, because I thought that too, because it's like, wasn't he like kind of somewhat reformed after Infinity War? But it's like, you really don't. After he sends Blue Marvel to the white room, you never see Thanos. Well, not too many spoilers, but Thanos really doesn't interact with him again.
Yeah.
And
we don't see the Angel of Vengeance anymore. He really did.
No, and I don't know. I really like what Grunwald was trying to get into, a bit of philosophy and religion, and he talks about the administrative overhead of reincarnation, just like ought to be a title of a book.
I was gonna say he really didn't explain a lot, but you think that was on purpose though too? Because it's like, interpret it as you will.
I think so. Yeah. And it, and he talks about, other religions talk about blood sacrifice and blah, blah, and all this stuff. So I think it was him trying to do what he always does and work things out within the Marvel universe, to come to some kind of understanding or something, which is, what he always, I feel like what he always did, but it's an interesting concept, because you hear from the other denizens of the white room that it goes on forever, right, in both directions, which makes me think timeline, right? So past and future, could all be there. Why was he? Is there any kind of ordering? Why did he pop next to the Stygian Starbender?
Is it
and Wella?
Is it maybe because there was just an empty slot there because Marvel Boy was gone, or the Marvel Boy clone?
Could be. Could be. I don't know. That's a good. But the Stygian Starbender was the first protector from, I would assume, billions of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Because Eon was. Now we would say Eon is 12 billion years old because we know closer to how old the universe is. But
we didn't see
it was about 8 billion
but unless
years,
maybe the chairs can move or something, I don't know. Yeah, true.
Or maybe we're reading too much into it. I don't know.
I like it when you guys read too much.
But I like
into
that
it.
theory that it's like past and future, so it's like Phyla could be in there.
Yeah, exactly. And whether she's alive
Yeah,
or not,
yeah.
so could
That's what I was gonna say. She's alive or
Avril.
not.
I mean, we don't know. But then also Wesley,
Oh, yeah.
William Wesley would be in there. He donned the band. He was never a protector, but he donned the
I
band.
mean, and we'll get there. Who knows how many years? But Richard Rider too.
That's right. And then there's also the Contemplator.
Oh, we'll
the
get
scroll
there.
was a
We'll
person
get
Contemplator, which
Yeah.
spoilers.
Only
You only
half
put
of
on
them is
one
there.
though, so I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just half of it is there.
Here's a
Bottom
question
half,
for
huh?
you: could future absorbing man be there?
That is actually a
He absorbed the power of the
really
bands in
interesting
issue
question. I
5.
hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
He became
Uh-huh.
bands essentially.
Oh, I got one for you. What
That
about
is a really interesting question?
what's his face? Cosmos and Collision. Yeah.
Oh,
he had
Maelstrom.
him on. Or do you have to be?
We gotta
So I guess
see the
we have
rest.
to
We gotta see the
decide
rest of that
Or do you have to
table.
be
Only,
Or do you have to be appointed protector of the universe?
yeah. Appointed protector. Yeah, I'm wondering if that, because they talk about just being, this is only
But
for
Marvel
protectors,
Boy
so maybe
was
it's just the protectors
supposedly
are
there. He was never appointed protector of the universe by Eon.
But was he there, or was somebody else there, or was anybody else there? I mean, they make it kind of
True. I mean,
nebulous,
I just thought because the Stygian Starbender was there, and he fought
she
Quasar
says-
27 also.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
But he was a protector. He was the first. And then there was
The Tantra, was it Tantra?
I always
or-
forget the other one. Tantra of the Trills. Yeah, that's right. So that's really interesting. I think we're gonna have to. Let's see, Anduella. I'm trying to remember. Did we
I
ever
think
get?
so.
I think this
You're
is her
master
first
of the
appearance.
Quantum Zone. You tell us.
I shall look.
But yeah, I mean, we'll
I
be able
shall
to
look
do
her up.
some more deep dives on the White Room too when we do the Guardians issues, starting in 2 weeks.
Yes, that's true.
But first,
That's
next
right.
week.
Yeah.
First, next week,
interesting
Marvel
stuff.
Boy needs his butt handed to him. So, how is Wendell going to get out
Maybe
of
we
that
have
chair,
somebody
though?
that could do that.
Let me look to the
I
stars.
don't know. It's a very cutting
Let's just say,
question.
let's not spoil it for Ray. No, you don't like Marvel
Yeah.
Boy, Blue Marvel, Ray? Don't worry, you're gonna love next issue. Bang!
You are gonna love next issue
It's
because
Especially
it's a
when
long
we did
time
our,
coming.
we read the old comics. We
Oh wait, we did the
we're
research.
making Ray wait for like a month.
So it looks like Anduella only appeared in Quasar 42 and 43. So that's the only time we've seen her. So all we know is that she was the protector of the universe at some point. I guess we could assume
So
in the past.
on
or in the future.
quantumzone.org, do you have a
We don't
list
know.
of all the protectors that have been mentioned? Because I was just going to
I
ask you
don't
how
think
many
I do. I
have
should
been, have
probably
been
do
shown in
that.
comics, but
Right, just off the top of my head, we've got Quicandra, Tantra, Anduella, and then Captain Marvel.
you know who else could be in the
So-
White Room? Who possesses the quantum bands in the Guardians of the Galaxy 30th century future?
Oh.
Surfer.
That's right.
The Surfer could be in
Silver
there.
Surfer.
Or at least Norrin Rad could be in there.
But is that? But would that timeline have
Or
its own white
is there
room?
one white room for all of
Think
time and
so.
space?
And there would be
Ooh.
multiple Wendells theoretically, and multiple.
Or I wonder if you
everybody.
could combine if you're there for a while, every version of you is sitting in one chair.
in one chair. They just merge.
Hey, send in
together.
your send in your theoretical thoughts, kids, because like I said, this Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mhm.
That's one crowd. No wonder that room has to go on forever.
That's a lot of protectors. I've always been curious about the makers of the bands, because I don't feel like that's something that Eon did. I don't think he created them. And the other thing that the member of the Imperial Guard is the same race as
yeah.
what's his name? Looks like Colossus. It's the one that's Quasar stranded during Galactic Storm. Neutron, I think.
Yeah. It looks
right,
like it looks just like Colossus, just star, like the back of Quasar's cape. Yeah,
Starface. Yeah.
Oh Lord, I can just hear the feedback now.
Hey, this is deep nerdery, okay?
Yeah.
Austin Powers said it, so it must be true. All right. Any final thoughts, Mr. Kona?
Deep nerdery.
No, I enjoyed it. A fun issue, kind of sort of like an episode of a TV show with many different storylines that kind of give you a little of each, and it's building towards something fun. I think all will be revealed soon. I had fun reading it. You guys said way more than I could say. You Ray, you guys. I'm just giving you the agreement. Ditto.
As a man who took a deep dive into the mind of Frank Castle, do you think the Punisher was represented well here?
Yeah, I think this is a nice little microcosm. I like that it did the Punisher War Journal too. It's just another page of the book, just another day in the life of the Punisher trying to get dope off the streets and get the job done. But he's still got a bit of a conscience, and he doesn't want any weirdo messing it up for him coming out of nowhere. So,
yeah,
I love your little aside about your sidekicks.
I do sidekicks except for Microchip.
I mean, Blue Marvel has sidekick legs. Early Robin, bare legs.
He wishes he had Dick Grayson legs.
That's right.
Oh,
yes, Robert.
Oh, the Grayson name. That's right. Oh,
I thought that
maybe was that a popular
coincidence.
last name back in the day? Yes. But yeah, he'll never beat Dick Grayson. I'm here for Dick. Thank you, love. But no, I'd say I always thought it'd be interesting if they would have brought Punisher back. When Wendell was back on Earth, and it's like, the cops and everyone think like, Blue Marvel was Quasar, so like Wendell has to like clear his name, and it's like, oh, the Punisher could clear my name, and Frank Castle's just like, I want nothing to do with this. Can you imagine that crossover? That would have made fanboys' heads explode. It would be like, Quasar, whatever issue crosses over with Punisher War Journal number. So,
yeah, that would actually be I think that would be an interesting meeting, just because Wendell was in S.H.I.E.L.D., but he went into S.H.I.E.L.D. from the military. So he's been in the military. So, for how long and, what he did in the military, we don't know. But still, and Castle is, he's a Marine, right?
Wendell was a pleasant enough fellow.
Background.
Marvel, this is what we need currently. We need a Quasar team-up book every month.
There we go.
Or at least like the story at the end, supplemental reading. Backup story.
When Wendell met Frank.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else?
No.
All right. So, yes, next, send your thoughts like Ray does. Next time, Quasar 43. And then, like we said, followed by, for the month after that, 4 weeks after that, Guardians 59, then 60, 61, and 62. And then we go back to Quasar for 44. And Quagmire. Giggity.
Sweet.
All right. So, yes, send your thoughts on all of that. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow Quantum Zone on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find all of it all in one convenient place, including a link to our YouTube where you can see Matt Kona in that fancy tank top there. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And support sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt to Killer, Pod Life the Book, well, Volume 1, now in digital and paperback. And when you go to buy everything these days on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help support the show, the network, and Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Go back and look at my history, and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong. Mark my words.
All right. He who punished us this evening, Matt Kona, where can people find you?
I'm online as we speak. Probably whenever you listen to this, I will be online waiting for you and your friendship and your following at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. I got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Bunky.
See you later, Bunky.
Cornish guy.
That's what I'll say to end any online interaction we have.
Oh, maybe
See if that's true.
All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred, where can people find you and your work?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED. At Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can find my work, Diary of Night, at diaryofnight.com. It's a self-published collection of 4 issues. I forget to bring it with me since I'm down here. But and you can also find all kinds of really cool stuff about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, which is at quantumzone.org.
5 inches, maybe.
I'll put it in my navel.
All right, everyone.
Exactly.
Come back next time. 2 protectors go in, 1 comes out. Who could it be? Believe it or not. Greatest universal hero. I don't know.
I wonder who that would be.
All I know is
Ray
will be happy by the end of the next episode. Go see if you can win yourself some Intoday Night and Moon Knight podcast stickers. Stay tuned for the Capes and Lunatics Patreon, where we're going to have a top secret project going on. But come back here next time. It's going to be a doozy. And remember, Quantum Zoners, blow them away.
Sure.